Okay, out here with Rob again at Home Inspection, and we came across one here that says do not enter, under investigation, 209. And since you did a grow op last week, inspected that, let's take a look and see what this one looks like.
Oh, they dug into the walls here, haven't they?
Oh wow. Built in 207, I would imagine. Beautiful home for a dope house. I guess.
These windows, yeah, 07 is the window date, so that's what it was.
Wow. So what's the deal with cutting out part of the walls? Oh, that'd be electrical or no? What?
No, probably a mold issue. They probably discovered mold in the exterior of the windows.
Yeah.
Or of the walls, I should say.
Yeah.
So they wanted to dig in and open them up and see if it's penetrated in any deeper. That would be my guess, best guess.
And the one you did last week, that was down in Evergreen, right?
That was, yeah.
And the guy was happier than a pig?
Oh, he was really happy. They did a good job of remediating it.
Yeah.
I couldn't see any real signs.
And he bought probably like a $500,000 home for what, 300?
He picked it up for $364, I think it was.
Yeah.
And it was a 4-bedroom house.
Yeah.
So, you know.
This is probably the same thing. They're running around 500 in here, and
Yeah.
this is probably going to go for, well, I think the listing is 360 or something like that. So.
Right, so probably.
But then you got a house that's been, yeah, can you ever sell it, I wonder? That's the thing, eh? Gonna go on title?
Well, they're gonna, you know, the city's not gonna let anybody come in back in here unless it's safe.
Yeah, well, that's
number one.
that's true. I wonder downstairs we see a,
If you look at these floors, so you can see that it looks like they sanded or stripped these floors.
yeah.
Because, you know, there must have been some pretty serious.
Well, the ceiling's out too, right? 9-footers or whatever, and they're right down to the,
Yeah, they probably had remediation experts come in here and
yeah.
do everything they can.
Yeah, I guess that part of it, well, and I always thought, well, it's great unless you want to sell it again, but, you know, if it's brought up back to code again, where do we want to go? Downstairs, upstairs?
Let's check the downstairs out.
Okay.
See what they did down here.
So something on the concrete there, they had all...
I wanted them to tape up these floors. You could see where they had all of their pot plant.
Oh yeah, yeah, you can see the rings there, right?
All the rings here.
Holy crap. So this thing was plumb full.
Yeah, and they've ripped down all of the exterior
Yeah, yeah,
studding
and
insulation,
insulation, yeah.
barrier.
yeah. Wow.
Okay, here. And there's the
Holy crap. Where'd they get into the electrical?
Right here, you can see where they,
Oh, okay.
you know what? So they basically dug down
Yeah.
and cut in, and that's where they
Yikes.
That's where they breached it.
And then they'll just bypass the whole
They
electrical. And,
bypassed the whole electrical panel. Yeah.
but you know, with all these rings on the floor there, you'd think that the neighbors would have smelt that crap going on, or...
What they do, Marlon, quite often is they...
Oh, there's the plug, eh, that they drilled out of there.
They'll ventilate everything up through the attic. And that's where it really shows is the mold issues up there.
Well, that's, I know.
Quite often now what they'll do is they'll...
Let's go upstairs, take a peek. Sorry, what else? They're pretty tricky, eh? Like that last one you said you couldn't even tell it was, or hard to tell that it was even a pot house?
Although I can't say how serious it really was.
Yeah. Well, you know, I'm thinking it's got to be serious if the cops are there. Because I know years ago I used to live down the street from one, and they came in, the Hells Angels of the NARC control or patrol or whatever came in, these big biker looking dudes, and put the ram through there. And I said, you know, this has been going on for a while. And they said, well, we knew it was going on. We just gave them a little rope to hang themselves with. So they're looking for the big guys, eh?
Yeah, that's exactly it.
Well, the ceiling if they're going up through the attic, that doesn't look like it's been replaced, has it? That's original. Oh, yeah, but that up in here. Oh, look at this. This is the master, I guess, eh? Yeah.
Hot air rises, you know.
So,
They probably had to go up in here and clean this entire attic area out,
yeah.
be my guess.
Wow.
And trying to see if there's any signs of where they, if they did vent into the attic.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure they did, but where?
Tricky buggers.
Yeah, well, just think how difficult it is to remediate all this. It's a lot of
Oh,
work.
man. You know, I wonder if it's just easier just to bulldoze the whole thing down,
You wonder. don't
right?
you?
Get rid of the...
I imagine they have their guys, you know, the city has an inspection crew that can come in and they can tell you, you know, whether
Yeah.
it's worth it or not.
Yeah. What a mess, though.
Anyway.
Okay. There we go.
Imagine you can